Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss exercise 14.3 of chapter number 14 and name of the chapter is factorization. In this exercise, we will learn factorization by using identities. Now, identities, first identity is a plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Second identity is a minus b whole square. It is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Third identity is a plus b into a minus b. It is a square minus b square. Now, these identities are equal. If left hand side, if expression is given in the form of left hand side, we can put the value of left hand side equals to right hand side. These both sides are equal. Identities are equal. So, you have to check expression in which form the expression is given to you. If expression is given in the form of right hand side, you can put in form of left hand side. If the expression is given in the form of left hand side, you can put in the form of right hand side. Let's do some questions based on these identities. First question is x square plus 4x plus 4. In this question, you have to factorize this expression by using identities. X square plus 4x plus 4. You have to check which identity fit in this expression. Now, in this expression, we have three terms. 1, 2, 3. Three terms. Now, check in which identities we have three terms. Only 1 and 2. First and second identities have three terms. A square plus 2ab plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Therefore, it may fit into the first or the second identity. Now, fourth term. Here, fourth term is 4. 4 can be written as a perfect square. Perfect square, it is the square of 2. So, 4 can be written as 2 square. First term is a perfect square, a square. Third term is a perfect square, b square. And these two terms are perfect square with a positive sign before the middle term. Middle term. What is the sign of the middle term? Positive. What is the sign of middle term? Positive. So, first identity fit in this expression. So, we can write in this way. X square can be written as x whole square plus 4 can be written as 2 whole square. 4 can be written as 2 whole square. Now, middle term is 2ab. 2ax, b is 2. So, 2 into x into 2 is 4x. So, x square plus 2 2s are 4x plus 4. So, it is right side of first identity, x square plus 2ab plus b square. So, we can write in this way. First term x plus second term b, x plus 2 whole square. Now, in this expression, right hand side can be written in the form of a plus b whole square. In this way, you can use these identities. Let's continue our exercise 14.3 with question number 1. In first question, it is given to you x square plus 12x plus 36. Now you have to factorize by using identities. First term can be written as x whole square third term can be written as 6 whole square and middle term contains the positive sign. So 2, it can be written as 2ab. Now check 2 into x into 6, 2 6 are 12x. So it is x square plus 2ab plus b square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. We can use the identities. You can write using identities. A plus b whole square, it is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now it is the right hand side of this identity. So we can put the value of left hand side. It is x plus 2, x plus 6 whole square. Next part. In next question, it is given to you 4x square plus 4x plus 1. Now, first term is 4x square. Here square is given only x square. We can write 4 as 2 whole square. So it is 2x whole square. So 4x square can be written as a perfect square 2x whole square. 2 2s are 4 multiply by x square. So it is 4x square. 1 can be written as 1 whole square. Plus middle term contains the positive sign. So it also fit into first identity. 2 into 2x into 1. It is 2 2s are 4x. So 4x square plus 4x plus 1 can be written in this way. 2x whole square plus 2x into 1 plus 1 whole square. So here a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. It fits into first identity. So we can write in form 2x plus 1 whole square. A plus b whole square. In this way you can solve this type of questions by using identities. Let's move to next part. X square by 4 plus 2x plus 4. You have to factorize by using identities. Here x square by 4. It can be written as x by 2 whole square. It means x square divided by 2 whole square. 2 whole square is 4. So x square by 4 can be written as x by 2 whole square. 4 is the perfect square of 2. So 4 can be written as 2 whole square. 2ab 2 into a. What is the value of a? X by 2. What is the value of b? 2. So when we solve 2 into x by 2 into 2. 2 is cancelled out with 2. So it is 2x. So 2x can be written as 2 into x by 2 into 2. Now this expression fit into first identity. A square plus 2ab plus b square. So we can write it xa plus b whole square. In this way we can use identities. A plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. If the expression contains right side of the identity, so we can directly put the left hand side. If the expression contains left hand side of the identity, so we can expand in form of right hand side. In this question, expression contains the right hand side of first identity, so we can directly put into for left hand side of the first identity. So our answer is x by 2 plus 2 whole square. In next question, question number 2, expression is given to you y square minus 14y plus 49. You have to factorize by using identities. Now, y square can be written as y whole square. 49 can be written as 7 whole square. Now, first and third terms are perfect square with a negative sign in the before the middle term with a negative sign. So we have identity a minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. In this identity, first and the third term are perfect square with negative sign before the middle term. So this expression fits into second identity. Now 14y can be written as 2 into y into 7. Now 2 into y into 7 is 14y. So 14y can be written as 2 into y into 7. It is a square minus 2ab plus b square. You can compare it with this identity. A square is y square minus 2 into ab plus b square. B is 7 whole square. So it can be written as y minus 7 whole square. Here a is y and b is 7. A square minus 2ab plus b square. So it can be written as a minus b whole square. In this expression, it contains the right hand side of the second identity. So we can directly put the value of the left hand side of the second identity, that is a minus b whole square. Here value of the a is y and value of the b is 7. So it is y minus 7 whole square. Let's move to next part. In next part, expression is given to you 9y square minus 4xy plus 4x square divided by 9. Now 9y square. 9y square can be written in the form of perfect square, as we know that 9 is the perfect square of 3. So 3 square y square, it can be written as 3y whole square plus 4 can be written as 2 square. X square is given to you x square. 9 can be written as 3 square. So it can be written as 2x by 3 whole square. Here 2 square x square divided by 3 square. So it can be written in the form of perfect square 2x by 3 whole square. Now it is 2x by 3 whole square. First and the third term are perfect square with negative sign before the middle term. Minus 4xy can be written as 4xy can be written as 2 into 3y into 2x divided by 3. Here 3 is cancelled out with 3. So it is 2 to the 4xy. So we can write 4xy as 2 into 3y into 2x divided by 3. Clear? First term 9y square can be written as 3y whole square. Third term 4x square by 9 can be written as 2x by 3 whole square. Now 4xy can be written as 2 into 3y into 2x by 3. So here first and third term are perfect square with negative sign before the middle term. So second identity. What is second identity? A minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here first and third term are perfect square with negative sign before the middle term. So compare it with this identity. Here a is 3y and b is 2x by 3. This expression contains the right hand side of the second identity. So we can directly put the value of the left hand side of this identity. A minus b whole square. What is a? 3y minus b 2x by 3 whole square. 3y minus 2x by 3 whole square. In this way we can factorize expression by using identities. Thank you.